Hello everyone, my name is Legend Ronnie and this game is Rise of Civilization. Live streaming. How is everyone doing? How is your progress into the game? Me personally, I'm doing really bad right now. I just woke up. I'm not sure how everything is gonna come out after this live stream. I have no freaking idea. But what I do know is that I have 127 reasons, to pour on the Tavern. That is correct. So this is the main event of tonight's live streaming. And second of all, I do want to chat with you guys. I'll tell you honest, I don't feel like killing barbarians. this I don't know. I just want like a day where I don't want to kill barbarians, or at least not during the live stream. So not everyone needs to know how much I'm killing all the time. Maybe we should do a peaceful live stream without killing. How about that? What do you guys think about that? Jonathan, hello. How are you doing, Jonathan? I'm just gonna wait for more people to tune in. There isn't much going on right now in terms of events. We have this founder of civilization and we have warpath. So all I have to do is just train another 400 cavalry where archers is out of the questions. I like these warpath events, but they are so short. They used to do them like 4 days, but I suppose they realized how many gold keys they are giving away. And now they only done it 2 days. Now we have this particular event they are introducing, and I have to say these are very nice. Especially this one. You see, founder of civilization. All you have to do is just building power increase. Now imagine that this can be an event where I could say that even a free-to-play could win it. Now this might sound crazy, but think about it. All the people that are spending a lot into the game, they got everything at level 25 or almost everything. So they really don't have anything else what to spend on or what to upgrade. So this type of event, it could be a chance for either lower spenders or free to play to get a very nice rank. Fruit AOC, what are you doing? Are you playing on my server? That's his portrait. Are you playing Rise of Civilization and you haven't told me? Jonathan, Teddy, Guilherme, you're doing pretty good. I just woke up, so if I have a face of smashing watermelons or coconuts, that's the reason why. I was feeling very tired. I said, you know what, I'm gonna go sleep 1 hour before the live stream, and now I'm trying to get into the game. Riza Torta, Shagar Gurun, congrats bro for maxing Richard the First. Thank you very much. T Fox, hey Ronnie. Kifkina, OR, Butch, Pranav, hey Manu, Chris McCarthy. How is everyone doing? Hope you're all doing alright. Butch Virch, thank you for all your videos, Ronnie. Jagu, hi Ronnie, how are you doing today? When Richard come in Tavern? I don't know, but we have 127 reasons to look for him. That is gonna be the main event, probably a little bit further down the road. So I'm gonna open the 127 gold keys. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do all of them. I might just do one by one, maybe just the silver ones. I mean, the silver ones I can do open all, but the gold one I'm gonna do one by one. I don't wanna ruin the joy like in a one go. Good morning, bro. Where are you from? Good morning. S-less. Here in UK is good evening. What do you think someone with 100 million power? What do I think? Congratulations to him, whoever has 100 million power. Goldsmith. How's it going, Ronnie? Everything's going alright. My farmers are farming. Can't complain. What legendary are you going to max out now? I haven't participated much into the events after I maxed out Richard, to be honest. I kinda took a break because I know how much and how expensive it was to get Richard, and yeah, I haven't decided yet. My plan was to go with YSG to have a strong Archer commander. We have LCD in the Mightiest Governor event, so I'll see what's going on. I'm not yet decided. Pranav 127 gold keys. Just control myself. I'm trying to. Eletia, hey Ronnie, happy to see you. Happy to see you too. And welcome everyone. If I did not mention your name, welcome to the live stream. Yo Ronnie, you're the man. Will you shout out Dark Blaze Alliance? We're all fans. I just did. SDJ. What about Julius? That's a good question. I could go with Julius so I can have a leader commander. Julius could help me quite a lot. For example, I could go with another 15% more infantry. Where's the gangster Ronnie? Martin, you don't want me to bring the gangster Ronnie. Trust me. He's busy right now. He's dealing with some stuff. Crazy and heavy stuff. He needs to take care of the mob. You know how it is. Ronnie, what do you think about Herman Johan in couple full archery? Emmanuel Ciarino. That could be a decent combination for archers. Kevin, you have 150 gold keys, but waiting Richard come in chest in my kingdom. Kevin Picon, I don't wanna ruin your hopes, to be honest. But there are kingdoms that are waiting for like 4 months for Richard to come into the gold keys. So you might wait quite a long time. As I said, I don't wanna lose your hopes or anything like that. But the way I see it, they want to profit from Richard, so they're gonna put it in the wheel events. If you wanna keep on waiting, since you waited for so long, Kevin, don't get me wrong, you might want to wait for the new civilizations they just announced. Maybe keep on holding for a little bit longer. See what they announce on this month. Maybe they're gonna give us an estimated time when the new civilizations and commanders are gonna arrive. So then 150 gold keys, they are gonna help you. How? If they're gonna introduce new commanders, 100% some of them are gonna be in the chest. At least the epic ones, so you can have a startup on them. That was my plan to save the keys, but I just can't hold it any longer. Ronnie, I have 140 universal epic sculptures. Who should I upgrade? Boudica, Eulgi, or Scipio? Bro, that's a strong decision. I have to tell you, I would rather go with Eulgi. I've noticed that Boudica, Scipio, and all other commanders, they have a high drop rate in the gold chest, at least for me. But Eulgi doesn't really have a high drop rate. Ronnie, how are you, man? I'm alright, thank you very much. Shout out to Kingdom 23 CNC Alliance. I just done. What's your favorite pair of heroes? James Gabor, are you actually asking me? I think 98% of the people that are watching me can answer you that question. Ronnie, what do you think about... Oh, I already answered that. As I said, I just woke up like 15 minutes ago, so I do apologize if I do any mistakes. Goldsmith had to start a new account on a different server when I was AFK. One of my main alliance wiped my VIP 15 account and will cost me about 150 million resources to get half my army back. Wow. Goldsmith. That sounds insane. You didn't have tier 5? Did they wipe out tier 5 Goldsmith? Were they actually able to do that? I feel sorry for that, bro. Rest in pieces. What's left? Can you please post a video on one improvements in game like buffing LC or anything else? Suggestion to rock. I never thought of that. I'm not sure if many people would actually enjoy that. The flipping coin. Ronnie, I saw your last video, Max Minamoto, and did surprisingly well in front of Max, Charles, and Richard. If Richard was not Max, I'm pretty sure it was impossible to win. The flipping coin, if I would have been with Rome, it would have been quite different. I would have had another 5% defense of my infantry, and I would have had the legionnaires. I would say that with the legionnaires, I would have been left with, let's say, 70,000 troops or something like that. I mean, that's my thought. I had normal tier 4 infantry. He had Teutonic Knights and all those boosts. It was a little bit logic for him to do quite that high damage. Both of them, they were much higher in research than me. In terms of research, they are much higher than me. Chris is probably close to his tier 5. What are the new civilization? I left the game but still following you. Trickster CM, I don't know, it's just speculations right now. I can't really say any names or any civilization. There is no certain information about it. They just let us know that there's gonna be civilizations and commanders, so multiples. Killer alone, Charles and Richard. You see guys. Ronnie, I just got to expedition 59 today and it's my first time attacking tier 5. It's scary. Trust me, Killer alone, it is very, very scary. How much does it cost to reach VIP 10? I don't know, because I unlocked my VIP 10 with the VIP points from the bundles. Chris McCarthy, what happened to an account when you hit it over and over and finally will go to 0 and it disappears? No, it doesn't disappear. You mean when the wall goes to 0? Is that what you mean? No, not this one. I don't know where exactly, but it says somewhere. Was it here? Vulnerability. I think it's here. Once the garrison and watchtower have been defeated, the wall will start to burn and vulnerability will continue to decrease over time. When vulnerability drops to 0, the system will automatically teleport your city to a random location on the map. So your wall can go to 0, but they cannot destroy it. You're just gonna get teleported somewhere else. And people are complaining so much about city being zeroed, but let me tell you something, you don't lose the research. No one can take away your research and your commanders. All you're losing, if you get 0, you lose troops. So you have to retrain troops. That's all you have to do. That's the only thing that you can only lose in your city. Your resources, if there are any, and your troops. Your research stays the same, your commander stays the same. It is true, maybe losing, let's say, 1 million troops is something. It's not gonna be very easy to recover from that, but still, you can recover all your work, everything you've done most of it, it's still gonna be there. You should cosplay Charles Martel. Goldsmith, yes, rip on that account, lol, but I had a lot of tier 4 and was waiting the time for tier 5. 3 of the players had tier 5, so I didn't really stand a chance. Apparently, there were trouble in the upper leadership. Wow, so you got hit by 3 players with tier 5. I feel you, Goldsmith. Which commanders did you had in your garrison, Goldsmith, when you got hit? I'm sure you have battle reports. Trash Curry, hello Ronnie. I'm so happy today. I created farm account and opened 3 gold chests, and you got Iseong G, YSG, and Charles Martel, and Richard. Oh my god. How is that possible? That's like an insane luck, Trash Curry. If you want to see new commanders of civilization, what would they be? I'm really hoping for Greek Mongols in India with Alexander the Great and Genghis Khan. Listen, there are a lot of commanders. My alliance member just got tier 5 infantry. He is about 40 million power, killer alone. Congratulations to him. You guys should treasure him. He has tier 5. You guys should treasure him, trust me. What is the best way to train troops quickly and in large amounts towards the beginning with low money invested? Well, that can't really be done, Rebel. Large amount of troops with low money invested, it can't really be done, especially at the beginning. The reason is because you have no buffs from the king, you have no powerful runes where to collect them, you have no I'm not sure if there is any alliance technology. No, there are no technology. So yeah, there isn't really much you can do quickly unless you use speed rush at the beginning. So Ronnie, it's understandable that he did so well is because of his high research, and I don't know how I'm going to save up 690 sculptures for Richard. I will settle with Julius and Martel maybe. The flipping coin, I do believe you. I mean, 690 for Richard is gonna be a lot. There's no doubt. But you have Charles Martel on the next Mightiest Governor event, so you're definitely gonna be able to max him out with, I'm not sure if high or low investment, but you'll be able to get him from the Mightiest Governor event. So at least Charles Martel, you have him set up. Emmanuel Ciarino, you're free to play. What is the best epic combination for full archers? For free to play, I think you already mentioned one. You can use Herman and Joan of Arc. You can use Herman and Kusunoki. You can use Herman and Tomoe as a third option. Any tips how to get Charles Martel? Gold chest. He's available in the gold chest, and I mean, I believe even in the new servers. Is it worth for me to change my civilization now since there is a big update coming? Well, that's the main reason why I'm saving my civilization token. I just want to see which civilization are going to come up and which big update they want to introduce. That's the reason I'm saving my... I have a change civilization token. I think now I'll never get any legendary heads or commander anymore in this game. I think I used all my luck here. Trash carry, I don't think so. But I have to say something, that I haven't popped 10 commander in a while in the gold chest. I think my last one was Julius Caesar. I'm not entirely sure. But no, I haven't. All I've got was 2, 3, 5 legendaries, but I never got a full legendary. I would like to see Ronnie the First as a commander. Hey Ronnie, Egypt civilization with legendary commander Saladin. There is a lot we can talk about. Lol, he always gets us like 3 alliance gold chest and I always get amazing stuff. Like 3 alliance gold chest? Wow. Killer alone. That is a lot of help for the alliance. Manx Garrox, Ronnie. How are you doing? Banks, Garros, and everyone else. If I did not mention your name again, I repeated the second time, probably for the last. Welcome to the live stream. Strix, hey Ronnie, I have 320 million claimable loot in my inventory. What should I do with that? Strix, holy moly. I have my address somewhere over here. I'm just gonna send you my address. Let me just find it. I don't know where I put it. 320 million claimable loot. Bro, spend it. If you can't spend it, I'll spend it. Don't worry, I'll spend it for you. Herony, when you get zeroed, attacked over and over, does you have left with some troops in hospital or you left with 0 troops? Yes, you are left with how much your hospital can take. Where is it? It's here on the troops, isn't it? For example, in my situation, I can lose up to 1 million, not 1 million. So I will have left 262,000 in the hospital. So I'll lose 3/4 of my army if I get zeroed. That's how much I will lose. 3/4. And the hospital capacity is gonna be filled with all kind of troops. They're not gonna choose just swordsmen or archers or cavalry. Now it's gonna be a mixture. So you have to rebuild from there. If you get tier 5, you're pretty safe for the long run. You have Frederick Groza, you have Frederick. How should I use him if you're free to play? As main commander or a secondary? Well, if you're free to play, I would use him as a secondary commander with another nuker. Why? Because it's gonna be really hard to 5 and 6 star him as a free to play. Wow. Christian, good evening, legend. Good evening, Christian. The chat is going crazy again. If I miss some questions, I do apologize about it. What is the best 2 gatherer for 1 tile or 1 gatherer 1 tile? Vermitrex, at some point, like I am right now, there are 6 gatherers into the game, and you have 5 queues. So you can only send 2 gatherers on a tile. The rest of them, they're gonna go solo. Let me show you my gatherers, because all my gatherers are out. So all my gatherers are out right now, and not sure if you're noticing, but I have the minimum amount of troops sent out. Now if you get raided, this is the best way you can do it, to have the minimum amount of troops out. I've seen a lot of people just sending, I don't know, 80,000 troops, which is a lot more than you can get from a tile of resources. But they send, maybe they are hoping that they're gonna protect, but not if you send troops with gatherers. They don't really have much bonus. You need to send the minimum. If they get raided and they get pounded, that's it. You just heal them up. You see what you're gonna do from there. But don't do that mistake. Back in the days when we had wars, I know people were doing that, and I raided the same player. I raided his farmers with my main army because I was there and he was farming. So I did his first tile, I did his second tile, they all went to the hospital, but when I killed his third tile, he had like 40,000 dead troops because nothing went to the hospital. So try to send the minimum troops when you gather. At least if they get injured, they go to the hospital and that's it. Don't just throw your troops out gathering. It's not gonna help out a lot. Herony, why should I buy a commander mobility? Impact at max. Can you buy a commander mobility? I didn't know about that. I don't know what you mean, Impacted Max. Martin Green. Haj from Macedonia again. Welcome, Haj. And yeah, the rude effect of rune only works before we train troops, right? Yes, that's correct. Unnamed last name. Hey, stream us in Clan War time. What can I do? If you have war, then you should attend your war. Why you still have tier 1 cavalry troops? Why do I still have tier 1 cavalry troops? That is the reason for collecting runes. So if you want to collect runes, having tier 1 cavalry is your best option. And I believe that the runes over here, no, they are not. Alright, so Gaius Marius is gonna return to the city in 35 seconds, so I'm gonna show you why I still have tier 1 cavalry with me. Troops defense 5%. Well, I don't need any defense. Resource production 10%. Well, this is the one I'm gonna take. Food production, building speed, training speed, and wood production. Troops health 5%. Stone gathering. Alright, I'm gonna go with the resource one. So this is the reason why I still have Where is my Lancelot? Come on. Someone cheer up for our boy Lancelot. I find him useful at something. So this is the reason why I still have these tier 1 horses. So I just gonna send my Lancelot and Dragon Lancer and march. Did the march start? Yeah, so look at that. It's 4 minutes. In 4 minutes they're gonna get there. That's how fast they are with the tier 1 troops. Now he lost the hasty departure, so the timer changed a little bit. This is the only reason why I still have a small amount of tier 1 troops. Lorik. Lol, got the worst luck in the game today. I opened 50 gold chests in bulk and only got 11 legendary sculptures. Lorik, I hope you're not carrying that bad luck with me on this live stream, to be honest. And last time when the wheel was here, I rotated 30 times but only got 3 Richard. Wow. Lorik, I feel the pain. 30 times and no Richard. I would have probably... I want to keep it PG. But yeah, it's just really bad, Lorik. Ciao Pratik. Thank you very much. Skytech, what are the best commanders for a cavalry setup for free to play? Well, definitely Pelagius. And whoever you wanna put second to Pelagius, that can be a lot of options. Skytech. You can check my pairing commander video, which I have it over here, I believe. Pairing epic commanders. That is correct, because I started with the epic ones. Alright, so if you have doubts about epic commanders, you can follow this link that I just posted on the chat. For open field battle, what should Martyr talent build be? Richard secondary. Red or Martin, if you have enough for a full infantry build, then you should definitely build them on the infantry talent pad. If you want to use him with mixture of troops, if you still don't have enough infantry for a full infantry group, you can follow these builds. I have the full legendary commander talent build. I'm just gonna post them right here. So if you're struggling with the talents, Chris McCarthy, I build Charles up as Garrison because of his skills. He's level 29, 3-star, 521. Is this a mistake? Richard would be primary if I set them out together. Richard is slightly higher. No, it's not a mistake. Chris McCarthy, I have the same thing. One of them is for infantry and one of them is for garrison. So that's not a bad thing. Lakerby, how to get high troop capacity? By training a lot of troops. National Kingdom, bro, how do I know which commander is best for the first spot? For what? Because everyone is asking about the best commander, but every commander has a specialty. He's good for something. Alright, I'm gonna try to get Jimmy Benigni. Last Swagger, Killer Alone. What's up? How are you doing, Last Swagger? How good are archers in these games, as YSG is only available in earlier kingdoms and LCD is not very advised? Well, I have to say, because your guys, everyone is asking me about archers. Alright, so I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna have to stop answering the question for a moment. Can you open chest, please? I will open chest at some point. Lancelot and Minamoto. Alright, so this is how bad Lancelot it is. So you guys are noticing on this particular battle how bad Lancelot it is. So I'll try my cavalry, and my cavalry is doing really bad. The reason is because my research is not focused on cavalry. My research is focused on infantry, so I really don't have much research on cavalry. The second troop that I'm focusing my research is the archers. So my cavalry is the third one. So yeah, my Lancelot is doing horribly bad against Sun Tzu, and he told me that Sun Tzu is on infantry because he had only infantry. He told me that his Sun Tzu is on infantry. So you wanted to know against archers how well the the infantry setup is doing against archers. Well, here is where he used archers, but he also told me that his research is not very high on the archers because he's focusing on cavalry. So I can't do proper test against archers, so I can't really tell how good the infantry is doing against archers because there is no one in my kingdom focusing on archers, or no one has very strong archer commanders. So here it is. This is one of the battles. You can see that I have 100,000 remaining against Herman and Kusunoki. But I have to say one thing, and I'm gonna do a video about these battles with the archers. I have to say one thing, that the silence, I've noticed that the silence from Herman is real. The 2-second silence is actually happening. His Herman was always going in after Charles Martel, and he was delaying the heal from Richard. So every time his Herman was doing the main skill, which also has a 2-second silence, it was delaying the Richard heal. Because it was always happening after Charles Martel. It was Charles Martel, Herman, and it was supposed to be Richard, but it was not happening because of the silence. So I was looking carefully about that. And the silence, it does happen from Herman. I am not sure Yes, so this is another one. It was Herman and El Cid, and again I use my Charles Martelly Richard. So this is probably the highest El Cid there is available out there. So it's a 5552, which unwielding, it, you know, it's 50%. It wasn't really mattering. So it did have the archers unit defense 20%. Let's see, 81% on those archers. So that was pretty sick. But again, Sir Jazz, his main focus is on cavalry. So he doesn't really have much research on archers. So I do believe that archers need to be a little bit pumped up right now, in my opinion. Although LCD is not maxed out, so we have to put that in consideration. LCD is not maxed out. When LCD is maxed out, they do another 5% damage to infantry, and they take 5% less damage from infantry. So a maxed out LCD might have been slightly different. So someone that focuses on just archers, I would say that with Herman and El Cid you can counter Charles and Richard. You can see that the difference is like 23,000 troops. So there's 23,000 troops in remaining, but I still believe that Herman and El Cid, when El Cid is gonna be maxed out, you can counter. The interruption from El Cid and the silence from the Herman is real. It's actually real. So yeah, I managed to win, but El Cid was not maxed out and he was using an epic commander against 2 legendary. Wow, they are already going back. Well, we got the buff at least. 8 hours resource production, 10%. Alright, so I'm back on the chat. I do apologize if I miss any of the questions, but I was caught up with the replays. Hello Ronnie, today I did 1 versus 1. I was with Max, Sun Tzu and Richard and 150k tier 4 troops, and I smashed a Max, Mina and Lancelot with 150k cavalry. Congratulations Flippos. Mina or Double C as primary commander. I would go with Mina. The epic skills. Very good, man. Just 2 days back from holiday. I wish you for New Year, but you missed it. You did, last swagger. I'm sorry about it if I missed it. Stefano, hey Ronnie, what's up? I want to say again that I'm loving your last battle videos. Keep it up. Stefano, thank you very much. Ronnie, would you recommend this game as a good time killer while sitting? Michael P, I'm not gonna read the last part, but if you actually want to do that, you can. Just don't forget to get up at some point. Did you know that in M51 morning, one of the players in real life lost a man from his family? I can give coordinates. My condolences to him. My first stream. Will I be noticed? Yes, you are. Kava X Milim. Alright, so I'm trying to get back on up to date with the last questions from the chat. Bro, please stream a war and tell us the do's and don't. Please tell which is the best open field combat hero free to play and the skill points, where to put them. National Kingdom. At the beginning, everyone is going to use mixture of troops. I have 3 war videos which are very, very long, and I did talk a lot on those war videos, strategies and a lot of things. I did mention in those war videos. What I can say that it matters the number of troops. So doing my war videos, this was my advantage. No one was using, or at least not everyone was using advanced army and expansion. I was using this one all the time during my wars. It lasts for 4 hours, which is really great. Usually wars are not that long in some situations, but in some situations they are. So this was my advantage during my wars. With this one at the city hall that I was right then, I was bringing close to 200,000 troops. My Boudica was level 50, and I think my Charles was close by. So yeah, the army expansion. And I was using mixture of troops back in the days. I didn't have that many troops. And I think you can use one of these boosts in the same time with the army expansion. I think so, yeah. What I was using all the time, and this is probably one of the best advices during the war, anti-reconnaissance technology. Do not try to use these deceptive troops. Go with the anti-reconnaissance. You're gonna lose 5% attack, 5% defense, or if you wanna buy the premium ones, like 10% defense or 10% attack. But trust me, anti-reconnaissance technology. This is what I've been using in all my wars. Whenever a war was popping up, this is the first thing I was using. The first thing, nothing else. I wasn't checking where the war is starting. I wasn't checking who is attacking us. I was popping an anti-reconnaissance. No one needs to scout what you have in your city. If they want to attack you, that's another difference. There's various of strategy that you can do during the wars. But they should not ever see what you have in your city. Heroni, I'm using Herman and Tomoe for full archers army. Who do I put on first and second commander? Julius M, you should definitely put Herman. I just popped a video about pairing epic commanders. Heroni, we had Richard on wheel last week. I ended yesterday from 10 speed with just 1 sculptures. Jago, I feel the pain. Especially that I'm doing so many videos about Richard and you guys see how good he is. Pratik, Ronnie, do you suggest spending gems and rush VIP 12 because I can't ever get tier 5 anyway? You're at VIP 10 right now. Pratik, that could help you a lot. At VIP 12 you get 2 sculptures. That's correct. I'm 50 points away as well. If you think you're not gonna rush to your tier 5 or you're not gonna get them anytime soon, then 2 legendary commander sculptures, it does sound really good. I would go with that. And then at VIP 14 you get 3. Well, that's nowhere near to happen, to be honest. But yeah, VIP 12, that doesn't sound bad at all. Maybe I should overthink about this as well, because I don't think I'm gonna unlock tier 5 troops anyway. Another 50,000 points. I still have 45,000 gems. Maybe I should think about it too. It's not a bad decision. Alright, what is the time? We are 43 minutes into the live stream. I think it's the time to start popping up some gold chests. Probably many of you are keep waiting for it. Let's start popping up those gold chests, because we are holding it for very much longer. Minamoto Nuker, which second commander don't have double C? Jose, I have pairing videos. So if you guys have problems with pairing commanders, I'm just gonna pop it right now. Alright, so I just popped pairing epic commanders and legendary commanders. Wait, I don't think that came out. Let me put it again. Hold on. I think the link for the first one. Alright, now it should be the right one. Yes, now it's much better. I do apologize. So you can click now on the pairing epic commanders or pairing legendary commanders. So if you have doubts how you should pair your commanders, rather than just saying stuff that many people already know about it, you can follow those links. Sir Ironid, Ronnie, I have 75 million power. This is good? Sir Ironid. Whoa. That's hella crazy, man. You have 3 times more power than me and you're asking me if that's good. That's wonderful. Do you have all the tier 5 unlocked? Taron Butol, are you Bill Gates? No, but I wish I was. Do you think Bill Gates would do live streamings? For a full infantry, it's better to pair Richard with maxed Eulji or a 5111 Charles. Arion, it depends how much you're going to spend on your legendary from now on. That's gonna be the question. That's gonna be the best question. Because if you don't plan to spend on your legendary, you can put Eulji in there as well. But I would try my luck with Richard and Charles. If your Richard and Charles has the first skill maxed out, that would be my first option to go on the battle. Try to have more protection for my army. Right, I'm gonna go into the tavern and let's start popping up some chests. Well, not from here, I have to go. Alright. Oh my days, stop moving stuff around. Click on the tavern. Alright, search for commanders. We are searching for commanders. Should I pop the silver ones? Well, the silver ones, they're gonna be crappy anyway. They're just gonna demoralize me. Let's leave the silver ones for some other time. Alright, first one, I smell Julius Caesar. No, come on. Cleopatra. What? I get Sun Tzu, 3 of them. I don't want no Sarkalov today. Gaius Marius. Bro, I prefer a chick. 1014 extra of Gaius Marius. Wow, those are really stacking up. What's happening with the gold chest? This is the 7th chest. Boudica. I feel some Boudica love. That is alright. I'll go with Boudica. Lancelot. Keep on walking. Charles Martel. I'm so hyped, but he's maxed out, so I lost the hype just in this moment. It's okay, it's over. The hype is over. Charles Martel, you're maxed out, bro. Herman, I do need Herman. Pelagius, alright. Open another. Lancelot, no. Scipio. Scipio is maxed out. Joan of Arc, come on. Knight of the Round Table. I'm holding my thoughts about Lancelot. Bundle of brand new Pelagius. Well, this is horrible. El Cid. No, I don't want no hype for El Cid. Pelagius, no. Eulji. Eulji is alright. 5 of them. We do need Eulji. But that was some really horrible pulls. But we got Eulji, 10 of them. I'm really happy about that. Confirmed. Thank you very much. Because I do plan to have a 2nd infantry team. I'm trying something out in the future. And Eulji is involved in that. I'm trying to put Eulji with Scipio in the future for my 2nd infantry team. More like a sacrificial team, or just some backup for my cavalry, something like that. I have something in mind, but I'm still working on it. Double C, 3 of them. That is great. Not so much hype for double C, no. Gaius Marius again. Eulji Mundok, that is super awesome. That's 20 of them from Eulji Mundok. That's alright. I've done a side quest. Pelagius, another 3 of them. Pelagius. Why do I still get that mofo Lancelot? He was very useful like 3 months ago. So I'm telling you, I've done my Lancelot to 6 stars, but he was useful like 3 months ago. Now he's just useful for gathering runes. Or if I ever wanna go around and kill farmers. 3 months ago he was useful. There's no bad things I can say about him. Like 3 months ago he was doing his job. That is so bad pulls. Herman, I'm still working on Herman, so that's alright. 10 of them. Blessed, Dazzling, Starlight Sculpture. I prefer some legendary commander sculptures. Eulgi Moondog, another 3 of them. So I believe there is an Eulgi Moondog hype tonight in the gold chest. Double C, 2 of them. That is great. Tomoe goes in. I prefer Sarka Tomoe. I do apologize. You're popping up, but still. Oh my god, guys, Marius. No. Move along, man. Stop ruining the view. Herman, 5 of them. That's alright. But really, really low drop rate on the legendaries. Herman, that's alright. So the epic ones, there's a ton of them on the epic ones, but there's not much legendary. Did I lost my luck tonight? Soon to 5 of them. Oh my. If this guy pop up more, I'm gonna delete him. I'm gonna delete him from my account and from my memory forever. Richard the First. I have 4 of them. Oh, unfortunately he's maxed. I was so happy when I saw Richard. I was like, yes, Richard, but no, he's maxed out. Cleopatra I did mention about the beginning, but I suppose there is problems with the latency, or there is problems with the connection, and it took a long time until it went up into the satellite, my thoughts, and then it went back to the server, and then the server sent his response back to me. But we have Cleopatra, 10 of them. I did mention about it, and I mentioned about Julius Caesar as well. So are we going to get him as well? We got YSG. No, I'm alright with YSG as well. That's okay. One more. Wow. One more, I can upgrade him again. There's 2 legendaries in one pool. Alright, so that was alright. After 30 keys, we got a decent pool. Some Sarka love. Haha, my gold digger. She's finally popping up. I can't look too much at her because I get distracted. And my mind is going somewhere else. So let's keep on popping this gold chest. And oh boy, I cannot even count how many I have. That's how many times I had. That's it. I think I need a break. I think I need a break from opening gold chest. If this guy pops up one more time, I'm gonna smash something. Alright, so I'll take my words back. I got Cleopatra, YSG, that's 4 legendary commanders. Okay, so I can take one more Gaius Marius until the end. We got Pelagius. As I said, I can take one more Gaius Marius until the end, because of those legendary pools. Boudica, we didn't have much Boudica love, but she's maxed out. Eulgi Moondog, 56 of them. Are definitely gonna upgrade him a little bit. Sun Tzu. I was just mentioning Sun Tzu and he pops up. What are the odds? But I still didn't get no Julius Caesar. Come on, Julius Caesar, where are you? Stop hiding. This is not hide and seek. Kusunoki, 2 of them. Joan of Arc. You're maxed out Joan of Arc. You used to be good, but not really that good. But you are still good. Not as good as I was hoping for, but I still think you can do good at some situations, but not as good as before, and I'm repeating myself. Yeah, that's alright. Let's go with another one. More Joan of Arc sculpture. Charles Martel, 5 of them. 133 over. I really hope they're gonna do something with all these extra sculptures that we have. And open another Eulgi Mundok. As I said, there is an Eulgi Mundok hype tonight. Another 10 of them. 66. There's not a really nice number. Richard the First. That's why I mentioned it. I should have opened the gold chest before maxing out my Richard. So there you go. There is 7 sculptures I could have saved. And that is a lot of Budikalov, 5 of them. And 2 Sun Tzu. Sarka! You know what? When she pops up, I'm not mad at her. You know, she's maxed out, but I'm not mad at her. If cheeks pop up, that's alright. Double C, 2 of them. Let's keep on rolling. 2 Eulgi Mundok. Alright, so we changed the number. It's 68 now. It's much better. And Boudica, 3 of them. Now we have another 50. But I think I'm gonna leave this 50. What have I pressed here? No, just confirm. I'm gonna leave this for a little bit later. I'm pretty sure that the chat has gone crazy. Maybe you have some questions I need to ask. Limitless Gaming, war is over. They should add an option to trade repeated sculptures for universal same tier or 1 tier higher. Had to be costly. Richard Parker, open all when 50. That is the plan, Richard Parker. You can see the connection. I didn't even check the chat, so I can't check the chat when I'm playing the game. I would probably need an extra device or something to do that. You can see the connection. I saved up 50 gold chests. So I'm gonna do a 50 pool. You can have an army of elite commanders with those sculptures. Russia, Ronnie, please 0 cola for the next kill event. Bro, I don't drink cola, to be honest. Not even 0, not with sugar, not with anything. I just don't drink it. Click open all. Why do you want me to click open all? Ronnie, do you think they should change gold chests, because even free to play have many gathering commander even after max them, maybe removing them from gold chest? They cannot do that. They cannot really just remove commanders for specific players. Do you imagine how much coding it needs to be done for just specific players so they don't get something from the gold chest? Fruit AOC! I'm sorry, I just mentioned about you. Look at that, Fruit AOC. Where is it? If you're still here, are you playing Rise of Civilization and you're not telling me? I see your portrait is the same portrait, Fruit AOC. I think you should sue him for copyrights. He's using your portrait. Or is that you? That must be you playing Rise of Civilization. You are on a French alliance. Le Chat de la Fosse. I don't even know what it means, but I think I spelled it right. When new update coming, I will let you know, Ahmed. My Richard first skill is max. What should I do next? Occult Augur, just unlock his other skills. Fortnite crew, hey boss, who should I pair up Scipio with for PvP? Fortnite crew, I have a pairing video. If you didn't see it yet, So Fortnite crew, is if you're still here, you have two links over there, pairing epic commanders and pairing legendary commanders. You can just follow those links and you'll get to Scipio as well. We reached City Hall 21 today, waiting for tier 4 research to complete. Should I start training tier 4 right away or convert or tier 3, tier 2, tier 1 to tier 4? D-Pack, you shouldn't have tier 1 anymore. You should have upgraded your tier 1 to tier 3. When you unlock tier 3, that's the first step. And when you unlock tier 4, you upgrade your tier 2 to tier 4. And then you still keep your tier 3. The tier 3 is very good to upgrade them during a Mightiest Governor event, because the speed rush is not that high, so you can just speed it up from 3 to 4 and get a lot of points in the Mightiest Governor event. Hey Ronnie, have level 50 5-star Martel. How much I give talent points for PvP? Watch your video, but I don't need march speed reduction talents for PvP. What do you mean? March speed reductions. Oh, gives normal attacks a 10% chance to reduce target's march speed by 20% for the next 2 seconds. Well, this is important, my friend. I know you don't need march speed. I would skip it as well if I can. Maybe use those points somewhere else, but you need to unlock the elite soldiers. When the army led by this commander, it contains only infantry, attack, defense and health is 2.5%. So that is a really good and nice bonus for your infantry. I know, I mean, reduced march speed is nothing great, but you need to unlock this one, elite soldiers. If you're not sure and you don't want to unlock this one and you want to skip that one, you can go for the Testudo formation. But at some point you need elite soldiers, because it's a lot of bonus in both attack, defense and health from the talents. You're gonna need that. Carlot Schumann, open all gives better rewards. We're gonna find out. I'm just glad you are not about to zero me. Why would I zero you? Ethan Summers. Fortnite crew, thank you boss. I hope all is good. All is good, Fortnite crew. Who else can I use for fast cavalry pair up for free to play? Well, if you just want to have fast cavalry, you can use Lancelot and Dragon Lancer, but that's just for fast cavalry. You can see that my Dragon Lancer is level 10. Where is he? You can see that my Dragon Lancer is level 10. And it's just for this particular reason. Cavalry march speed 10%. So I pair him up with Lancelot, which is another 5%. And then in terms of talents, I have a video for elite and advanced commanders. If you want to check that video, I popped up picture how you should do your commanders for just march speed. So you should only use them for march speed. I have a full video for that as well. 40k VIP points missing to reach VIP 10. Should I wait for the next More Than Gems event or should I buy the rest now? Kappa 99 Hugh, that's a very strong decision, my friend. More Than Gems has never been happened in quite a while. For example, I think the last one, More Than Gems, it was like a month ago. So I'm not really trying to give you a lot of hopes that there's gonna be one anytime soon. Sir Ironid. Kappa, if you know you're gonna keep buying bundles, or if you know you keep buying the daily chest, you're gonna get the 40k VIP points. For example, I haven't spent gems, I think only like 25,000 altogether. So all my gems that I spent on VIP points, they're like 25,000 or 20,000 gems. That's all. All the rest of the VIP points, I just got them from bundles. Buying the daily chest, because I still buy the daily chest. That's how my VIP points are going higher. You see the daily special offer, the treasure of the king. Even though my martel is maxed out, but I get the gold key, action points, and speed rush. 8 hours of speed rush. So these things, they add up. Plus the VIP points. So if you know you're gonna keep spending into the game, that is a very good way how you can increase your VIP, rather than just buying the VIP points. Sir Ironid, server 1051, coordinates 346835. Alright, Sir Ironid, let's go there. Before I'm gonna do the last open all, I will stop now. Why is someone scouting our flag? Anyway. So 1051 at coordinates, I don't remember exactly. 103 days old kingdom of Petra. Let's view. Three, 4, 6, 8, 3, 5. 3, 4, 6. Eight, 3, 5. We should be somewhere around here. Oh wow. There is a lot of gathering around. Iron Man Mark 7. Marv childlike hurt. Alright, so I suppose this is something, I heard something about it. Someone who lost a child or something like that. I don't know. Why did you brought me here? This is a moment of sadness. Hello Ronnie, you have Frederick 5511 and Richard 5131. Who should I spend gold sculptures to max out first? Nat, that's a very strong decision because you already spent in Frederick as well and in Richard. Well, my condolences for her if she experienced loss in her family. I hope everything is gonna be well. That's all I can say. Since you brought me here, things happen everywhere. Good things and bad things. Alright, so I was answering Nat the question. Frederick 5511 and Richard 5131. Who should I spend gold sculptures to max out first? Nat, at this point, I would be honest that I would try to max out Frederick. You already can benefit a lot from your Frederick, and you're probably doing it so. But if you want to benefit even more from your Frederick, your Richard is doing alright. But if you want to benefit even more from your Frederick, you need to max out the last one. So that's your only chance by spending more universal sculptures on him. If you max out your Frederick, imagine that his first nuke is no longer gonna have a chance. He's gonna be 100%. So there's gonna be a lot of nuke. And if you actually wanna do something even cooler, you can put him with Richard. So Frederick with the nuke, skill talent pad, a lot of troops, and Richard on the back. They both have heal, and I believe Frederick has the option to enhance healing as well. So that's gonna be really crazy. Let me go to my Frederick. So I wouldn't really use this particular build for nuking. Yeah, there it is. Healing herbs. Enhanced healing effect received by troops. So you can do your Frederick on the skill talent pad. So they will regenerate a lot more rage. Then you have fresh recruits and you have healing. And you put Richard in the second with infantry. That's gonna be a very nice setup. Increase the troops defense so you can get strategic prowess as well in the same time. That's very interesting. I really like this setup with Frederick. So Frederick and Richard the first. I would definitely go with Frederick to get his fourth skill, so you can get more troops and get closer for Furious Barbarossa. I should work on Frederick. Because he doesn't really sound like a very bad, not a bad choice. Healing factor 1000. So him with Richard, that would be insane, yo. Yeah, there's not a bad setup. I'm gonna have a review on that. Is Eulji primary and Charles Martel secondary for Garrison good? Because I want to use Charles for infantry as well, or should I use Sun Tzu? Dominic Lim, Eulji primary, that is alright. Can we jump other server kingdom if City Hall is more than level 8? No. Someone somewhere, no. You can only jump while you're level 7. Is on my server legend. Child like her lost a member in her family and we have 24 peace in server. I understand, Aqua. I already said what I had to say. Ronnie, look at this pay to win. Sebastian Ramirez, I think I have seen him already. Server 118601616. What is your kingdom number? 1016. Hi, is more pay-to-pay thinking getting a Rubik package that good? Or I should get another stuff? Mael, if you have the first purchase, it's alright to get gems. So you have the first purchase where you get double gems for the same money, then it's good. Show Scipio, please. The best way you want to see my Scipio is if you follow this particular link. Deve, am I playing for 5 months? So this is the full Epic Commander talent guide. Why not Turkish civilizations? I have no idea. Do you know the build of Minamoto of Sir Jazz? You fought him in last video. Is it cavalry or skill? Pratik is cavalry. It was cavalry maxed out, and then it was the skill pad. I think I have him. I think I have done that one. Let me just check my talent. My talents videos. Where is Minamoto? Alright, here it is, Minamoto. Talents cavalry. Alright. Wow, what is that, man? Alright, so I believe that this is the setup that he was using when Sir Jaws fought me. So he had full cavalry, and that's the nuka pad that he probably had, or something similar anyway. But I believe this is probably the best that Minamoto can get. This is what I think that Sir Jazz had, because he was regenerating way too much rage. His skills were going, they were out of this world. That Minamoto was on fire. So this is the talent pad that Minamoto had when I was fighting with Sir Jazz. Maxed out on cavalry and maxed out on the nuke skill. Yeah, my one is a mess. As I mentioned, my one is for leveling. My Minamoto is still leveling, so I don't care right now about the talents. That's why he has all march speed. And someone asked about CPO. This is my CPO right now, and I'm gonna get martial mastery next. So this is how my CPO looks right now if he's going to be main commander. I got the fresh recruits, strategic prowess, I got effortless, and next one is going to be martial mastery. After that, I don't know, I haven't got that far. When I'm going to 6-star him, I will decide. But it's very thin. I'll probably go to that one, close formation. When they get to 50% strength, there's going to be another 12% attack. It's not going to be bad. More attack for your troops. Ronnie, do you know the build? Alright, so I answered that. Save those gold keys for when the new commanders arrive. I'm gonna do a 50 pool. Ronnie, which is better, Richard plus Charles or Richard plus any other maxed skill epic commanders? Roy Ben, I would take my chances with Richard and Charles. The heal and the protection is really good. I wouldn't really try to put them with epic commanders if you have them like that. Especially Charles. Charles, you're gonna upgrade him slowly, either from the gold chest that you keep opening or from the Mightiest Governor event. Because after Julius, the next one is Charles. He's gonna be 4 times in Mightiest Governor event, and you're probably gonna get some of his sculptures. And Richard, you can use your universal sculptures. Miguel, I have no idea about that. Best way to spend action points, barbarians. Ivailo, that's the best way you can spend your action points. Curious to know how much have you spent on this game. Someone somewhere, I have it over here. Alright guys, so if you're curious how much I spent on this game, I have it over here. I have done all the math and all the calculations. I'm just gonna post it. Alright, so pay attention. If you guys want to know how much I spent in this game, I'm just gonna link it right now. Hold on. Alright, so it's done. What? It's exceeding the number I can send. I can only write 200. I can post it. Let me do it in pairs. Let me do it like this. No, that's still too many. It's too many letters. I can't post it. I wrote it, but I can't post it. It only says let me send 200 maximum, and even the first line. Now, my days. Let me try to fix this. $185. All right, so this is the first line. That's the third line. And I have one more line to put. And that is the last line. So if you want to know how much I have spent into the game, you can read these particular lines. So that's how much I have spent into the game. As I said, I wrote it down for everyone who ever wants to ask me. That is the replay. I'm accursed. How are you? It's not funny, but do you think it's funny for me to get these kind of questions? Do you know that on New Kingdoms we did Richard Spin event appears? No, I do not know when it's gonna appear in the New Kingdoms. Hi Ronnie, your pairing commander, you say to pair Pelagius with Boudica, but Lancelot third skill is good for tanking and has no cooldown, and his fourth skill is good to get out if you are getting smashed. Joan just said that's what Lancelot is good at. Just to get in, get smashed, and run away. I have used Pelagius and this Lancelot. Pratik, you had it prepared. Nice reply to the people posting, pestering you endlessly. Pratik, yes. The flipping coin. I will save your answer and use it whenever someone asks me how much I spend. Flipping coin, that's a good thing to do. Alright, so let me open the last pool of the 50. What is the time? It's 1 hour and 23 minutes. Okay, we can do the last pool and then we're gonna check some kingdoms. As I said, I want to be a peaceful live stream, no killing. So that's why I don't kill barbarians. Right. Are we lucky? Are we gonna be lucky? Should I say a prayer or something? No. Wait. I can do something else. Hold on. Before we do the 50 pull, I'm gonna do something else. Get ready. That's it, boys. Now we are rolling. Time to do the last 15 pull, and we have to be serious. Because this is the mob. This is the gangster. Ronnie in action. So let's do the last 50 pull. Hold on. Alright, so this is it. Alright, I got my mouse now on open 50. I don't have to close my eyes because I don't really see much happening. Open 50. Open all. My heart stopped there for a moment. Yes, I do want to open all. And wow, that was so horrible that I'm about to fall down off this chair. Open 50 is much better. Who said that? Who said that? No, I'm pissed off. Should have saved them. Whoever told me to save them should have listened to him. Just 6 sculptures. So you see, guys, when I tell you it's just luck, you have to listen when I tell you that. When you see me that I do a video and I'm very lucky, it was just luck. You see, I've just opened 50. So how many I opened tonight? 127. So 127. I didn't really get that many legendaries. Look, open 50, I got 6 legendaries. That is horrible in any language you want to say it. Alright, so the mob is never gonna do any time good. I'm not gonna use these shades again. This is horrible. Alright, so Gangster Ronnie is out of the way because he's terrible at pulling. He's terrible at opening gold chests. He doesn't have no luck. I'm not gonna use him again. That was crazy. Dominator, what's up, Ronnie? From Hawaii. I'm just chilling out. Told you to go to AOC first. And we're down your bad luck. I'm accursed. I have bad luck in AOC as well, man. When I try to get a good legendary egg, I'm so unlucky. A good legendary dragon. What do you think of Pelagius and Eulgi as garrison commander? Punished 4 members that attacked me. While I had 3k deads, they had around 100k in total. My Pelagius is level 22 and Eulgi level 20. Arc, only the main commander matters in your garrison as talents. The second one, it won't affect your garrison with his talent tree. And if you already punish them, that is great. They are doing all right. Pelagius and Eulgi, they are good garrison commanders for free to play. You can't get much worse than that, I know. Calvin, I have already been there. Calvin. You open 40 and nothing except Marshall 2 sculptors. Someone told me that it matters the time when you open the chests, because I usually open them during the daytime when I've done my videos. So now I've opened them in the nighttime, so I had bad luck. I think that person was right on something. I think he's going somewhere that it matters the time when you open the chests. I believe that opening them in the morning or in the afternoon is much better results than opening them in the night. I don't know. Ronnie, what do you think about the full skill path for Minamoto? The rage talent from the cavalry tree. I had try out with on my last time I had a lot of battles. Where is it? With Chris. Okay, so this is my battle with Chris. This is my setup. I had only infantry, he only had cavalry. This is his Minamoto and double C. 165 cavalry attack. On this attack, that he done on me, he had the skill talent pad on his Minamoto. So he was having the skill talent pad because I told him that he's gonna do much better on the skill talent pad. So there is a 47 remaining troops difference. If he would have gone until the end, he would have had a lot more severely wounded. This is something that I noticed. Alright, so now I'm gonna show the auto battle with him. I think it's this one. So you can see that he has less severely wounded, because on this one Chris is on the cavalry talent pad, and the difference is 52,000 remaining. So altogether is somewhere there on the remaining troops. There isn't much of a difference. So these are the two battles where I tested. This is the cavalry talent tree, and this is the skill talent tree. So I would say that having the cavalry one grants you less severely wounded, having the specialization of the troops. So this is from our tests. Choosing the specialization of the troops grant you more less severely wounded. Still there is a difference, not much, but there's like 9,000. So it's not much of a difference, to be honest, between the skill talent pad and yeah. So again, this is the cavalry specialization, the full cavalry talent pad, and this is the full skill talent pad. These are the results. Same troops buffs. I mean, it can't be the same troops buff. Maybe the talents don't show up on these reports, because it can't be the same troops buffs. Because if he has the skill talent pad, then he doesn't have so much boost from the talents. So I believe that the talents might not show on this report. Anyway, those were the results. He told me that he's doing much better with the specialization talent pad. He was doing a lot more skill damage. He was doing a lot more skill damage when he was on the skill talent pad, and he was regenerating rage like crazy, but the damage of the cavalry was pretty low. Killer alone. My farmer count is France. Should I change my civilization to Japan for the 5% gathering speed? Killer alone, that's 5% gathering speed. It does sound alright, but I don't know what to say. I started with France as well on my gathering account, and I have 2 tokens to change civilization on my farm account, but I keep him as France. I don't really bother that much with my farming account. I just log in, send the gatherers, and that's it. I would rather at some point maybe change him to Spain. Ronnie, if you attack an enemy city, what good is it to use the commander? What do you mean? If you attack an enemy city, what good is it to use the commander? I don't understand what you mean by that. Is Double C better as main commander? No, Minamoto is better as main commander. Double C has mostly mobility talents. If you didn't have Charles and Richard, who would you use for your infantry? If I didn't have Charles and Richard, I'm not sure if I would focus so much on infantry, to be honest. But I would definitely use Eulgi and Scipio. That would be my first option. If I wouldn't use Charles and Richard. Okay, Ronnie, sorry to see you didn't get the single sculptures of Julius Caesar from 128. That was very, very bad. Chest opening. No problems. We have to be positive. Change civilizations to Rome now. Sir, I don't need. Are you gonna donate me 10,000 gems and I'll do it? If you donate me 10,000 gems, I'll change civilization to Rome. Do the second commander talents matter when I attack? No, they do not. Talents only matter from the main commander, but they apply to the second one as well. Harony. If first commander has troops capacity bonus, the second commander troops capacity bonus skill is not count. Is it correct? The skill should count. I don't think that's correct. I don't have 2 leaders to test it out, but it should definitely count. Because the skill, they do count into the battlefield from both of them. You're changing to Japan. My farm account is currently City Hall 17 and you're going to max all the buildings, then just gather and gather. My one is 13 or 14 and I'm just gathering with him. Ronnie, I'm trying to build a full cavalry. My Lancelot is level 50 max. You got Mina. That's a lot on your Mina. 5, 1, 1, 1, 1. I think you put too many of ones. And double C 5-0. Should I already replace Lancelot with double C? Well, if you're gonna unlock the other skills of your double C, I would replace Lancelot, to be honest. Stefano. I would definitely replace Lancelot. Put Minamoto first and double C second and replace Lancelot. Can you do an infantry group with Caesar and Scipio? You can do an infantry group, but only when Caesar is maxed out. So you can benefit from the large numbers of troops. Only when Caesar is maxed out. I already done a video about the punching bag theory. So you can check that one out. Obey Magnum. If you're free to play and British, should I change to something? Why? No. You watch me, I have that as well, my friend. I have those type of commanders as well. You just use the special stars to upgrade them. Alright, so I used to have them, or I don't. No, look at my Pelagius. My Pelagius, for example, is 4-star. And he's only level 20. That is because when I upgraded his stars, I used the special stars. I know you can do that. Alright, so this guy can go to 3-star now. So I can start buffing his Battle of Salsu. Who else can go up? Ooh, my boy YSG. And Sun Tzu. And Kusunoki can go up as well. 5 more and I'm gonna max out Kusunoki. Herman. 2 for Herman. I got the garrison one, but it's not really that great. So I need 2 plus 3. 5 more for Herman. And he's gonna be maxed out. That's all. I will soon have maxed out epic commanders. All of them.
Good chief gives. He does not take.
I'm still working on Lohar. Alright. Come on, why did you upgrade the barbarian ones? I want this one. That's a lot of sculptures. I don't want to use on him that many sculptures. Alright, so I was mentioning that we can visit some kingdoms. Danger zone! What's up, Ronnie? Where is the donut? I don't have the donut with me right now. Milos! Hey Ronnie buddy. Hey Milos. Her, what do you think about 501 Charles and maxed out Scipio? Hero, I did use Charles Martel and Scipio in one of my battles. I think I still have the report. Hold on. Charles Martel and Scipio. Alright, so look at that. I fought with Chris and his Herman and Kusunoki, so I fought against archers with my Charles Martel and Scipio. That is the max counterattack bonus. Charles Martel can offer 30% plus 25, that's 55% counterattack. I think that is the best way you can take down archers, to be honest, with a lot of counterattack. This is just my theory. If I'm going to the battle log, I know it's long and all like that and boring, but I'm waiting for... Alright, so there it is. When Scipio is using his... where is Charles Martel? 864 counterattack. No, that's from Scipio. $690. Where is Scipio using his main skill? Alright, so this is Charles Martel using his main skill. And didn't Scipio already use his main skill? As I mentioned, it's long and boring and it's too many numbers. Military life. Alright, so here it is. Scipio Africano has military life effect and Thorns effect, lasts for 5 turns. Counterattack 681, 653 units. So that is the max counterattack bonus you can get when Scipio Africanus is using the military life, and you have the 30% all the time from Charles Martel. So that is the maximum counterattack you can get. Alright, so let me get out of the battle log. In terms of troops buff, he had 110 on his archer attack, archer defense and archer health, so he was doing quite alright on the bonuses. I was with infantry 91, 84, 53. So that's what my results against archers with maxed out Charles Martel and Scipio. As I mentioned, I'm gonna do a full video against archers as well and try to explain it more and talk more about it. I've got bad luck with Lohar 2, had him second and third skill unlocked and started upgrading his skills on 1 point and the third on the 20 skill maxed. Janice, I think I'm gonna end up at some point and spend universal sculptures on him. Joseph, what's up, Ronnie? Everything's alright. How you doing? Developers issues a subject that allow you to change civilization after the update. Ironid, I know that. Kiss Juice, how you doing, Kiss Juice? Ronnie, I've been playing with Charles and Richard and I gotta say they are monsters. I miss the speed from full cavalry, but it's fun as hell. Tanking anything. Danger zone, I bet they are. I'm glad you enjoyed them. What's the difference, by the way, normal attack and counter attack? Well, the counter attack happens after you get attacked. That's the difference. Hi Ronnie, can you explain why everyone uses Charles Martel as a primary instead of secondary? For example, why use Richard as secondary? Smooth, I use Richard as secondary because he's lower in level, and my Richard is on garrison talents, and my Charles Martel is on infantry. It doesn't matter how you use them, so which is first or second. It's just that my Charles is higher in level and he has more talents. I think that's not a good that you should have more troops than him plus 10%. That's correct. Catjaw, you're absolutely right about I actually negated that skill of when I was using it with Charles. So you're right. I didn't use the full potential, so it would have been much better results. But I wanted to go with even numbers. Is it good to lead infantry with Boudica as main and Scipio as two-hand commander? And now a short info about Frederick I. Milos, I don't want to give you high hopes if you're using infantry with Boudica and Scipio, because Boudica and Scipio, they are general commanders. They don't really boost any specific type of troops, so you don't have much boost on that infantry. For now it's gonna be alright, but in the future you should try to get a specific infantry commander up. What do I think about Mina and Richard for PvP? I've done a video about that where I used them, where I said healing can be bad. You can go ahead and watch it. So it can be good and it can be bad. You can benefit from it, or it can be pretty bad. So I fought against a guy. He had with 100,000. He had Mina and Richard, and he had like 70,000 severely wounded just because he was keep healing, but he wasn't doing much damage to me. Fast way to unlock TFR troops. Use a lot of speed rush. Sir Ironit, I know I have a token to change civilization, but that token is when they're gonna release new civilizations. Maria, it does scale with the army power. I'm telling you from city defenses. I'm telling you that from city defenses. It probably doesn't scale as much as it should, because it would be too powerful to block that much damage, but it does block damage, and it does scale a little bit with the power. For Scipio and Sun Tzu pair, which talent I should go for Sun Tzu? Well, first of all, I wouldn't really put them together. Scipio and Sun Tzu, they are not really a good pair. If it says infantry on the top on Sun Tzu, doesn't really mean he's an infantry commander. Terry Hong, Heron are always wondering that you are using infantry but no Rome civilization. Any reason for that? Isn't Rome best for infantry? Yes it is, but I'm not doing any wars right now in my kingdom, and I'm waiting for the new civilizations. I have the token, but there's nothing happening in my kingdom. It's all peace and quiet and farming. We don't do any wars. We have the middle for like a couple of months. Everything is conquered. There is nothing to conquer. Nobody wants to fight, so I don't have any reason. It's just for friendly battles. I'm not gonna change civilization just for friendly battles. Plus now on British I have 5% training speed, so it's not bad.
My enemies will choke on their own blood.
I would switch to Rome, for example, if because you can see that I have a token to switch civilization. So I will switch to Rome at some point, obviously, but not right now. I don't really need it at the moment. Scout march speed, that's gonna be really helpful. Resource gathering speed, I don't need that. Samurai, Korea, hospital capacity 15%. I have to say that is really interesting. Increase archer defense, research speed. Archer defense. China, Spain. Spain looks alright. I like Spain. The way they modify Spain. Hospital healing speed. You can use less speed rush when you need to heal your troops. Britain, Germany, Rome. Increase archer attack, troops training. I like garrison capacity. Well, since I'm working on maxing out my garrison capacity, all I need is just one more level, and that's gonna be 1.2 million reinforcement troop capacity, which is not bad. No, that's on upgrade. So I can have 900,000 reinforcement troop capacity right now. I do one more upgrade, is going to be 1.2 million. Not bad, British. Should I put Scipio or Frederick as secondary commander with Julius as main commander? Dark Souls, yes, especially if you manage to max out Julius. Yeah, that would be great. Alright, so if you wanna visit some kingdoms for the end of the stream, what is the time? I can go quick, is 1:51. So 5 more minutes. If you wanna visit some kingdoms in 5 minutes, which other kingdoms you wanna visit to? Would Scipio as main and Richard as second work? Rico. I would rather put Richard sorry about that. I would rather put Richard main and Scipio second. The Joker HD. I have Sun Tzu maxed out skills and talents. What other commanders should I be using? Well, if you want to use with Sun Tzu, I would put YSG or Kusunoki with Sun Tzu. I would use an AoE setup to do AoE damage, group damage. Alright, so 118. People are keep saying about 118. You guys want to see my reaction when I see the guy with 100 million power. I already said congratulations to him. If he has that many power, that's good for him. Come on, zoom out today. Alright, 118. I think the coordinates were something. Let's try our luck. 600. I think his name is Trigis, so I think I know his name. Alright, yes, that's his name, Strigis. 150 million power. As I said, congratulations to him. The most part that I would say that about him is that his resource assistance, 3 billion resource assistance, that means he has quite a big heart, to be honest. So he's donating a lot of resources to his alliance. Alliance gift level 20. I think it's the first alliance that I see with a gift level 20. That is literally crazy. He's one of the rank 4 officer. He's probably the warlord. To have more attack and defense on his troops. Good for him. But the part with the resource assistance, I'm very proud of him. Alright, so let's see which is the next kingdom you guys want to see. Aaron have 11 billion resource assistance. Wow. Alliance WPK Kingdom 5. Kingdom 5? Alright, let's go to Kingdom 5. I want to see someone with that many billion resources assistance. 11 billion resources assistance. Alright, let's go to Kingdom 5. I don't think I ever visited Kingdom 5 anyway. Kingdom 5, 162 days old. This is like almost 6 months. WPK, the Alliance WPK. Let's see what is about WPK. $1.4 million. So WPK is the wolf pack. Alliance members. Aaron, 101 million power. Good for you, Aaron. You're definitely super ready for KVK. Alright, so let's see. 103 million kills. So 1 power, 1 kill, huh? Dead troops, 3.8 million dead troops. May they rest in peace. 4 million dead troops. So my total troops together, dead and alive, they are 1.7. So I'm still need to eat a lot of donuts until I get to 3.8 million just to reach his dead troops. Wow. Resource assistance 11 billion. He haven't gathered anything. Congratulations to him. I bet he's ready and waiting for KVK. He's on the first server and he's playing for that long. He probably has most of the commanders maxed out. Most of them. I don't want to meet this kingdom in the KVK. Friendly kingdoms? Enemy kingdoms? Oops. Kingdom started at peace. War games. For the strength of the pack is the wolf. And the strength of the wolf is the pack. Well, you only need Aaron, your alpha. So he from the entire wolf pack, you only need Aaron. Just send him in front. He's gonna deal with the rest. Why is the kingdom with 1 million power? I don't know. What do you mean? Marcy Samsung? Stefan, we've just been there. We've seen the Striges. We've just seen him. The guy on 180 we went. Do you recommend new players to play in the new kingdom? Sherlock Unknown. Well, if you want to enjoy the game and the beauty of the game from the beginning, like I have done, I would suggest you should try the new kingdoms. You need to experience the game as it is in the new kingdoms. If you start on an old kingdom, it's very different. On all kingdoms, it's all peace. It's not much happening. How much dead you have? How much dead I have? 680,000. That's what I was saying. My dead troops with my live troops, and I'm still 2.1 million away from reaching his dead troops. $3.8 million dead troops. I don't think I haven't seen anyone with that many dead troops. Alliance UCS have 2.3 billion power. Boudica or Eulgi for pair to Charles Martel. Definitely Eulgi Krisu. Eulgi for infantry. 200 KK is record. 200 KK is 200 million. So who has 200 million? Ronnie, work with tier 5 at Lost Temple server 1103. Alright, I'm gonna see a war 1103. Let's move fast, really fast. 1103, where is it? 1103, here it is. Go, view. I would teleport there, but I cannot. So all I have to do is just take a peek. If there is no war, I promise that is the last time I'm ever gonna go when people telling me there is war and there is not. Alright, so war around the Lost Temple. So the Lost Temple is conquered. Most of the people are shielded. So where's the war? I see double C over there, but what is double C leading? Is that infantry? Are you crazy? Is that double C leading infantry? I don't want to see that battle. That's Minamoto leading cavalry, that's alright. But what is this guy leading infantry? What in the hell? Error, you encountered an unknown error. There is no error. Get over it. Can check 1605, the resource tiles there is tripled. James B, we know that. There are a couple of servers where the resource tiles are tripled. Yep. UCS Alliance Kingdom 2 have 2.3 billion. That's good for them, but you said someone that has 200 million. So I said, who has 200 million? Is that cavalry? Is that tier 5 cavalry? Oh, Witten. 45 million power. Wow. Oh, it's this guy. Royal Order. Witten. Well, he definitely has tier 5. I agree with it. Is that tier 5? Is that tier 5 siege? Those are tier 5 archers. Hannibal Barca. So who's fighting with who? Should I lead with Sun Tzu or Kusunoki? There is a smart war going on Kingdom 1165. I think I had enough about teleporting kingdoms. I'm just gonna wait if they're gonna start a war in the next 2 minutes. If not, I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end the live stream. As I said, I didn't want to do any barbarian killings on this live stream. So if anyone wants to steal Witten resources, now is the moment. Because all his troops, they are out. So just teleport to his city, next to his city, and you can plunder everything. He's definitely he has everything out. So you can go ahead and empty dry his city. Got some skills. See you later. Alright, so isn't there's anything happening? Alright, I'm gonna end it off here then. I'm gonna go back to my world. And I probably need to change the tree, isn't it? I think it's time to change the tree. I'll probably change it by the time of the next live stream. That Portuguese dude, we have already checked that kingdom. We have seen Striges. We have seen him. Alright guys, thank you all for tuning in for the live stream. If I missed some of your questions, you know you can always leave a comment in the comment section below. I'm gonna answer later on. Do not worry about it. I know at the beginning of the live stream it's all crazy. I try to answer as many as I can, but if not, you can leave comments and I'll do it after. Thank you all for tuning in again for the live stream. This is your boy Legend Ronnie signing out. You know I love you all. Peace and love. Take care. Be safe. It's a new year. Be happy. I'm gonna start work in 3 days. I can't be happy. Alright, that's it. Over and out. I'm trying to change the sign out. Yeah. I don't know. I'm being confused right now. I used to say peace out. Yeah, I used to say peace out. Now it's over and out. Over and out. I'm gonna end it. That's it. Stop streaming.